Yo, 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 what up? My bad for taking long. My bad for taking long, everyone. My bad for taking long. Gabriel Jasso says, hi, what's up, Gabriel? How you doing, Gabriel Jasso? How you doing? If you're new here, please like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club, Horror Talk, Horror Sundays, episode 26. Please like and subscribe, guys, and smash the thumbs up. Everyone, keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Apple Ricky says, yo, what's up, man? How you doing, Apple Ricky? How you doing? Glad to see you're doing okay. Glad to see you here as well. Gabriel Jasso said hi again. What's up, Gabriel? My bad. I was taking care of something real quick before I hopped on the live. My bad, Gabriel. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Like I said, Gabriel, please. We're happy to have you here. If you're a horror fan, you're at the right place. Long years behind. What's this about? It's a horror movie channel. We talk about horror movies, upcoming horror movies, horror TV shows, horror props, masks, anything that has to do with horror movies and movies in general too, superhero movies, all that stuff too as well. Ryan Miller says 28 years later was not all that. I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. I'm still gonna have to check it out though myself. I'm still gonna have to check it out though myself just to see how it is and form my own opinion. But I'm not surprised because it took like so long for the next sequel. Sometimes the hype dies down, you know? We'll talk about it right now, Ryan Miller. Apple Ricky says, I had a great time yesterday meeting my idol. David was my dream come true. I dressed up as Art after I met him. People loved me. They wanted pictures with me, and I had the horn. They loved it. That's awesome, Apple Ricky. Yeah, I saw on Instagram. Yeah, I think I left a comment on your Instagram where you met David Howard Thorne right there. I think it was like some fire emojis. And then I also liked your reel on Instagram a few hours ago. Yeah, congrats, Apple. It's fun, right? Conventions are cool, right? I like taking my costume too, but I sometimes kind of just like go with my normal clothes, you know? So people could recognize me. But yeah, it sounds fun. I haven't been to a convention in a while, but I'm hoping to go to Creepy IE this fall. I'm hoping. Hopefully, I'm not broke making another movie. But yeah, it sounds like fun. Apple Ricky says, I wish I met Danielle Harris, but her line, geez, she's tiny. I could rarely see her through the crowd. Yeah, her. Yeah, I remember when she was at Halloween 45 convention. Her line was long, bruh. What was her? Danielle Harris, Nick Castle, and Dick Warlock, who played Michael Myers in Halloween 2. Them three, Nick Castle, Dick Warlock, and Danielle Harris, they had the longest lines out of everyone, bro. Out of everyone, those three had the longest lines out of everyone. They're like, it's because they're some of the best, bro. Some of the best. Apple Ricky says, I cried after I met David. I mean, yeah, it's understandable, Apple. It's understandable. It's understandable. Like it's like when I met Jamie Kennedy from Scream 2 and Scream 1. Like I was more nervous meeting Jamie Kennedy than I was meeting the girl who plays Liv in Scream 2022, the one with the pink hair, Sonya Amar, because I have never really heard of her until Scream 2022, you know? So to me, talking to her was just like talking to any other girl, pretty much, you know? But talking to Jamie Kennedy was different because he's been around longer and he's done more stuff, you know, and he knows more things and all that stuff, you know? So yeah, I was more nervous talking to him than I was to the chick that played Liv in Scream 5 when I met her. Long Years Behind says horror movie. This world is the horror. The life is. Yeah, that is true too. That is true too. This life is the horror. This life is the horror, especially with what's going on right now. Right now, it says Trump is making a horror movie. Yeah, we're living one right now. I wouldn't call it a horror movie though. Honestly, if what we're living right now was to be a movie, I would call it more of like a thriller, like an espionage political crime thriller. You know, that's what I would call. I would see it as maybe mixed in there with some end time stuff. But like if what was happening was a movie, I see it more like I said like a thriller, like an espionage spy thriller. You know, mixed in with some freaking New World Order stuff in there, and then you got what we're living right now, you know. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Right. Apple Ricky says, if I met Danielle Harris, I would have did a video of her saying hi to Jaylene, and I would have sent it to you. Oh, that's awesome, Apple Ricky. That's awesome. You're so thoughtful. You're so thoughtful, Apple. I really appreciate that. If you would have done that, I still appreciate it though, even though you just mentioned it. Hell yeah, Apple Ricky. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome, right? Yeah, we're hoping hopefully Danielle. Honestly, don't think I'm gonna see Danielle Harris at any convention until Halloween 50. Until Halloween 50 Years of Terror comes around. I'm pretty sure that's when I'll probably run into her at a convention. But she rarely does conventions. Like it's rare when she does them. You know, like you see her sometimes on flyers for conventions, but not all the time. Not all the time, which is crazy, you know. So it's kind of hard to run into her. Also, she does a podcast with Scout Taylor Compton, the actress who played Laurie in Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween, and Rob Zombie's Halloween as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a busy person. Apple Ricky says Jaylene would have lost her shit. Yeah, yeah, she wants to meet her. She wants to meet her, Apple. She wants to meet her as well, but we haven't had that chance. Like I'm telling you, Danielle is not at a lot of conventions just like that, like other people, you know. You got to get lucky in my book to catch her, pretty much, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, hell yeah, let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Um, Long Years Behind says The Awakening is a good one. I don't think I've seen that movie, The Awakening. I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. Long Years Behind says English movie. I don't think I've seen it, but hold on, I'm gonna Google it right now. Maybe I have. Maybe I have. I just haven't like remembered about it or something. You know. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just doing something because I also gotta put the link to this live on my Instagram real quick. Apple Ricky says, I did meet Michael Hughes, Gage Creed from Pet Cemetery. He's really cool. That's cool too, Apple. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I only met two people when I went as well. Long Years Behind said it's set in the 20s. Hold on. I'm going to check it out right now. It's called The Awakening. Hold on. Let me just put the link to this on my Instagram, right? Let me just put the link to this. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, everyone. I'm back. I was just on Instagram real quick, putting the link to this live stream. All right, all right. What's it called again? The Awakening. It's called The Awakening, right? The Awakening. Long Years Behind says, hang on, I'll find it and come back. Hold on, yeah. Let me check it out quick. You said it's called The Awakening. The Awakening. Yeah, because I got not a lot of horror movie news today, but I got a few little like maybe 3 or 4 articles to go over today. Also, I'm only gonna be live for an hour today, guys. I'm only gonna be live up until 6:10. I'm only gonna be live until 6:10 today, guys. Listen up, everyone. Before I start, listen up. I'm only gonna be live until 6:10. Well, see, at 6:10 today. My internet's acting up. It's coming on and off. My internet keeps going on and off. So I don't want to have to restart the live stream, you know? So on days when my internet's not working, I'm only going to do an hour live stream because I don't want to have to quit the live and then restart another one and type in all the words again. So I'm only doing an hour today. So we got until 6:10. Got until 6:10. All right. Apple Ricky says, I saw Jamie Kennedy. I tried to wave at him in my art costume, but he didn't see me. Yeah, Jamie Kennedy's always at the conventions. Yeah, he's always there, bro. Pretty sure that's how he gets most of his money now. Yeah, I don't see him in any movies anymore. Yeah, Jamie Kennedy was cool too. Jamie was a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He reminds me a lot of the friends I have, you know, like stoners, kind of like dudes like that. Long Years Behind says it's called The Awakening. All right, hold on, give me a second. Ghost Rider Edit says, what's up? What's up, Ghost Rider Edits? How you doing? Ghost Rider, please smash the thumbs up. Guys, let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. We're almost to 20, guys. Just 4 away. Deadass Production says, I think I saw that. Long Years Behind says, starring Rebecca. What's up? What's up, Deadass Productions? What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, and my bad on the clips. I'll send them to you, I think tomorrow, because I shot them on my friend's better camera. Hey, Deadass Productions. Deadass Productions. I'll send you the clips tomorrow or Tuesday because my friend needs to come back over to shoot me the clips because we shot him on his camera. We shot him on his camera. Hey, Deadass Productions. Deadass Productions says, what's up? It's okay, all right, for sure, man. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my friend to come back to my house again to give me the clips because we shot him on his camera, I think Thursday or Friday night. So just give me some time. I'll send them over, bro. Apple Ricky says, Brett Wagner said hi to me when I was in line meeting David. That's cool. Hell yeah. Sounds like you had an awesome time, Apple. Apple says Brett played the Leatherface in 2003 remake. Yeah, he's one of the Leatherfaces that played him. He's just one of them. Another guy named Joe Brzezinski or something like that. He also plays Leatherface in the 2003 remake and also in the prequel from 2006. What is it called? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. But yeah, that's badass. Ghost Rider, it says search and YouTube Yajuj wa Majuj. Hold on, wait up, hold on. Ghost Rider, let me just get back to long years behind. I have to go. My ears are shutting down. All right, man. Later on. Take care. Take care. Long years behind. And yeah, I don't think I've seen The Awakening, bro. Even though it came out in 2011. It's free on Tubi, though. It's free on Tubi. I'll have to check it out sometime. Even there's stuff that I haven't even seen as well, you know? Especially anything that came out in 2011, 2010, 2014, 15. I must admit, I missed because I was just partying in that time. Apple Ricky says, when he was messing with the ground with a fake slug, Hammer, I said hi to him and he waved to me. That's awesome, Apple. Hell yeah. Awesome. You're making me want to go to a convention again. Long years behind. Bye. Take care, long years behind. Take care. Take care, long years behind. See you next time. See you next time, long years behind. Long years behind says, yeah, yes, each of it is a good one. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out, definitely. Yeah, because I didn't get to catch that when it came out, you know? I wasn't really like, I've always been a fan of movies, but in that time, I was just doing other things, you know? I wasn't focused on movies in that time. But yeah, guys, let's keep smashing the thumbs up. We're almost up to 20, guys. Come on. We're almost up to 20, guys. I only got an hour today. I'm about to start getting into the horror movie news in a bit. Oh yeah, what did Ghost Rider Edit say? Yajuj wa Majuj. Let me see. What can that be all about? Wajuj. Let me see. Oh no, Yajuj wa Majuj. Wajuj, Yamajuj. Are these like demons or something? Ghost Rider, hold on. I'll put a clip right now. Yeah, okay. So yeah, are these like demons or something, Ghost Rider? Are these like demons? Look, Wajuj, Jajuj.
Did you know Yajuj and Majuj are a destructive force that will emerge towards the end of times? They are human breed of beasts that once used to annoy Ul-Qarnayn, a righteous ruler, built a barrier, often interpreted as a wall, confine Yajuj and Majuj. The Quran indicates that the barrier will eventually be breached when Allah wills it, allowing Yajuj and Majuj to spread across the earth. Yajuj and Majuj are often described in hadiths as being extremely numerous.
So it's basically like some end times kind of like entity or something. Ghost Rider, so it's basically some kind of like end times kind of like thing, or what's up? My bad, guys, I'm fixing my table. It's crazy though, it sounds crazy, bro. Yajuj, or what was it? What was it again? Yajuj, Majuj, or Yajuj, Majuj. Ghost Rider Edit says yes, so it's basically like some kind of end times thing, huh? Some kind of like giant bull or some kind of like horned creature. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's get it up to 20. We're just 3 away. Let's smash the thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 20. It's 5:20 already. Horror movie time. Horror movie news time. Okay, I got 3 articles today. I got 3 articles today, y'all. I got 3 articles today. 3 articles. I got 3 articles. Hell yeah. Let's see. I think first we're going to start with the Joe Blow, established 1998. Ghost Rider Ed says they will drink lakes dry. That's crazy. Yeah. That's like the almost kind of like the famine thing in the Bible, you know, like water will run dry and then food and all that stuff will disappear. You know, it's like a plague. They're kind of like a plague, aren't they? But yeah, guys, yeah. So if you guys don't know or haven't heard, Crystal Lake, the Friday the 13th TV series has started filming. That's crazy, right? They started filming exactly pretty much a week after Friday the 13th, the holiday. You know, that's crazy to me. And right here, the article is on Joe Blow. You can look it up yourself. Joe Blow, the website, established 1998, like I said, and it says Crystal Lake TV, Crystal Lake Friday the 13th TV series started filming. Started filming, yo. Started filming. I'm pretty excited for this. But I wanna see how they're gonna incorporate Jason later on, because apparently, supposedly, they do have the rights to everything from the Victor Miller side and the Sean S. Cunningham side. So you know what? Oh yeah, my bad. And yeah, so yeah, let's check it out. Look, there's Mrs. Pamela Voorhees right there and Jason drowning. And there's a cool behind the scenes picture that they posted. I'm gonna show it right now. Okay, so let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. On Halloween of 2022, it was announced that original Friday the 13th screenwriter Victor Miller, fresh off of winning the U.S. copyright to the 1980 film after a lawsuit that stretched on for years, was teaming up with his lawyer Mark Toberoff, franchise rights holder Rob Barzamain, production company A24, the Peacock streaming service, and showrunner Brian Fuller, whose credits include Hannibal and Pushing Daisies, to develop a new Friday the 13th streaming series called Crystal Lake. Things were moving ahead at a good pace. Filming was expected to begin last July, but then the project hit a speed bump at the end of April with the firing of Fuller and his frequent collaborator, Jim Danger Gray. Things got back on track in late August when the hiring of new showrunner, and the person is Brad Caleb Kane, who also serves as co-writer, showrunner, and executive producer of It, Welcome to Derry, the It prequel series that's coming soon to HBO. Now Kane has revealed that filming has officially begun. Hell yeah, bro. Filming has just started on the new Friday the 13th TV series. Check it out, guys. Look, check it out. There's the clapboard. It says Mama's Boy on it. It says Mama's Boy, Jacob, Aaron, it says Mama's Boy. Let me see what Jacob says. I came back after months, man. Please let me know when you're live, man. Please. Yeah, man. I go live on, I go live every Wednesday and Sunday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Except today, though. Today I'm only going to be live an hour because my internet's acting up. So I don't want the live to get cut and me having to start a new one. But yeah, guys. Hell yeah, look, check it out. There's the clapboard on the set of the new Friday the 13th or Crystal Lake, whatever you want to call it, TV series. It's called Mama's Boy. Imagine if they would have just called it Mama's Boy. Imagine making an original movie called Mama's Boy. That'll be pretty cool. Ghost Rider Reddit says Jacob, good night, versus Victor Crowley. Oh, shit, that's crazy. Apple says, I gave David a hug. He has a kind soul. That's awesome. Apple Ricky. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Let's get it up to 20. Guys. We're almost there. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, let's continue. So, yeah, now Kane has revealed that filming has officially begun on the Crystal Lake, the Friday the 13th TV series. Let's continue. The series stars Linda Cardellini, No Good Deed as Pamela Voorhees with William Catlett blacklighting on board to play a character named Levin Brooks, who may be Crystal Lake's chief police. Devin Kessler, a Godfather of Harlem, as Brian Brooks Cameron. Scoggins, Shades of Blue as Dorf, and Gwendolyn Sunstorm. I'm beginning to see the light. A Grace Friday the 13th fans will recognize the name of Dorf, as he was the motorcycle cop who made a visit to Camp Crystal Lake in the original film. Kane confirmed that Dorf is one of many legacy characters from the original film who will be showing up in the series. This is a day Friday the 13th fans have been waiting for ever since the release of the last movie in 2009. After 16 years, something has finally made it into production. These years have been long, bumpy ride. First, a 3D sequel to the '09 reboot that was supposed to be released in 2010 fell apart because Warner Brothers and Paramount did not want to work together again like they did on the '09 movie. The Warner Brothers gave Paramount 5 years to make as many Friday the 13th movies as they wanted to during that window of time, and instead Paramount just pushed the project through 5 years of development hell. Then when then when the movie was just 6 weeks from filming, with the Eisner at the helm, Paramount pulled the plug because the horror movie Rings had just underperformed, and they were skittish about horror for a minute. That was followed by a long copyright lawsuit ordered by Brian Fuller. A long lawsuit ordered and ordeal end by Brian Fuller's version of Crystal Lake crumbling. It's a relief to see the project had actually made it into the first day of production this time around. That's crazy. Apple Ricky says, I would want to meet my favorite Jason, Kane Hodder, and my favorite Ghostface, Matthew Lillard. Oh, yeah, Kane Hodder is at conventions a lot from what I've seen. He's at conventions a lot as well. And Matthew Lillard, he's kind of there sometimes too as well. You have a good chance of meeting them. Ghost Rider Edit says, Apple Ricky, who would win? Why'd you retract your message, man? Why'd you retract the message? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on, we're almost up to 20. We just need 3 more. Come on, guys. A while back, an article published by The Wrap sought to figure out why Crystal Lake fell apart. Just a few months before filming was scheduled to begin last time, the sources gave a lot of conflicting information, but it seemed to boil down to concerns about Fuller's version, late scripts, a ballooning budget. It was surpassing the $85 million being provided for the first season. Unpaid writers and possible A24 executives lack of TV experience. And that article was mentioned that Charlize Theron, whatever, was being eyed for the role of Pam Voorhees, the vengeful mother of Jason Voorhees industry scooper. Daniel Richmond later added, while they eyed Charlize Theron, Claire Danes had the offer to play Pamela Voorhees, but she passed. Another interesting bit is that it was only a 1-year deal, meaning the main character would change in season 2. It seems likely that Cardellini has made a similar 1-season deal. Damn, this is long. In addition to showrunner Kane, will be credited as creator, writer, and executive producer of Crystal Lake. It remains to be seen if he's using anything from the original. Fuller's scripts and outlines or if he scrapped those and started over completely when he was hired. He provided the following statement: from the moment I watched Jason Voorhees squeeze a guy's eyeball out of his socket in glorious 3D at the tender age of 8 years old, I knew my creative path was someday destined to coverage with the man behind the mask. Nothing defined my childhood more than growing up in the golden age of slasher flick, and nothing's defined the genre more than Friday the 13th. I couldn't be more excited for the opportunity to continue a chapter to this iconic franchise, particularly with such fearless partners as Peacock and A24 Beyond It. Welcome to Derry's TV credits include Finger, Black Sails, Lodge 49, Moonhaven, Warrior, and Tokyo Vice. Let me see. Ghost Rider says, stop yapping, Apple Ricky. Ghost Rider Edit says, do you even know who is Madara Uchila? Now I'll look it up right now after the article. I'll look it up. Apple Ricky says, I gave David the note from Damien. He said I'll give that to him when I see him. Damn, that's crazy. That's badass. That's badass, Apple Ricky. That's badass. I hope they call you, yo. Or they email your mom. That'll be cool, right? That'll be cool. What? Ghost Rider says, Madara Uchila VHS horror franchise. Oh, check it out. Check it out right now, bro. Let me just finish the article on Friday the 13th. While the show was originally reported to be Friday the 13th prequel, Fuller's approach to the material was actually to make each season a deconstruction of the first 4 Friday the 13th films. The series would incorporate lore from several sequels, but remix that material in a way similar to Fuller's Hannibal, which interpolated the Thomas Harris novels for 3 seasons. So season 1 would be set in the immediate aftermath of the drowning of a young Jason Voorhees, and it would center on his mother Pam as she goes on a homicidal rampage of revenge. That rampage doesn't turn out well for Pam, opening the door for Jason to return and starting his own killing spree. Vincenzo, Natalie Cube, and Kimberly Pierce, Boys Don't Cry, we're going to be directing episodes, while Scream screenwriter Kevin Williamson was writing an episode that would have been an hour-long chase sequence set entirely on a frozen Crystal Lake with summer camp cabins trapped under snow drifts. Each episode of Crystal Lake was said to have a budget of $9.6 million, but A24 reportedly wanted to cut that in half. Maybe Kane's vision has allowed them to do that. According to Deadline, Crystal Lake's version, Pamela is believed to be a mother who had given up a singing career to raise a special needs child and takes a dark turn when she loses her son. The series is being executive produced by A24, Kane, Mark Toberoff, Victor Miller, Robert M. Barzamian or something like that, Robert P. Barzamian, Tyson Binder, and Stuart Manshiel. As Deadline notes, the project will mark one of A24's first major IP-driven efforts aimed to recent move expand in a more commercial direction. Directors of the series will include Michael Lennox, Derry Girls, who helms 1 episode through 3, Celine Held and Logan, George Cato, directing episode 4 through 6, and Quayan Tran, Sirens, directing episode 7 and 8. The Friday the 13th franchise.com previously reported that filming was scheduled to begin on June 18th in West Milford, New Jersey, which is about an hour away from where the original movie was filmed, and will last through November 21st. The show is set in the 1970s, but multiple organizations reference the year 1971 specifically. Recent casting calls have been searching for teen summer camp kids, swimming campers, experienced lifeguards, and canoeing and archery camp counselors. Are you glad to see the Crystal Lake has started filming? Share your thoughts on this one by leaving a comment below. Damn, that was long, yo. That was long as hell. But yeah, I'm happy that they're making the new Crystal Lake series. It sounds interesting. I just hope they do it right, you know? I just hope they show us what we want to see. Gore and blood, but since it's going to be a TV series, I'm pretty sure it's going to be all drawn out, you know, with a lot of drama and stuff in between. That's crazy. Let me see. I missed some stuff right here. Apple Ricky says, remember that note I told you? Okay, we read that. Remember that note I told you remember that note I told you that was for Damien? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I remember. I remember the note you told me about, that you wrote a note to Damien Leon about hopefully being in the Terrifier movies, you know, and then you were gonna give it to David to give it to him. Yeah, I remember that, Apple. Deadass Productions says, bro, I'm watching Clown right now. Can't wait for part 2. Hey, thank you so much, Deadass Productions. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I had so much fun filming the Clown. So much blood, bro. There was so much blood. Like, it was hard to hold the camera because there was just blood everywhere, bro. Like this. That was the bloodiest movie I've ever done. Yeah. You said something about part 2. You can't wait for part 2. Yeah, we're definitely making part 2. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Hopefully sometime next year, because we actually got the 1,000 subscribers. I mean, the 1,000. My bad, guys. I gotta burp a lot all the time. I burp a lot. But yeah. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, there is gonna be a Clown 2. Bro. Yeah, hopefully sometime next year though, because I got a few projects lined up. So hopefully sometime next year though, we'll do Clown 2. It's gonna be even more bloodier and disgusting. I'm gonna try to keep making these movies more gross and grotesque and nasty and all that stuff, bro. So the more sequels I make, the nastier they're gonna get. Watch. And thank you so much, man. Hey, smash the thumbs up on the Clown, Deadass Productions, please. Apple Ricky says, who do you think is the rudest actor? that you met or heard about? The rudest actor I probably met or heard about. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm gonna say Justin Bieber, I guess, because I think he's acted before, right? He looks like a mean, like a not like a very pleasant person to be around. Also, who else? Who else? Emma Roberts. I heard Emma Roberts is like not very like nice. Yeah, so Apple Ricky, I'm gonna say Justin Bieber and Emma Roberts. I heard like Justin Bieber, he cusses people out when they're taking pictures of him, you know? Emma Roberts, I heard she's not very nice either. Like on sets, like she could be very demanding, you know? So yeah. Apple Ricky says, I wrote my David fan page on one of the schoolwork papers that I did to him. I hope he follows it. Oh, hey, yeah, I saw that on your reel that you told him that you have a David Howard Thornton fan page. Hey, Apple Ricky, follow me from your David Howard Thornton fan page on Instagram. Apple, follow me on Instagram for with your David Howard Thornton fan page. Ghost Rider Edit says, who would win, Frank? Madara Ulchia versus horror franchise. Um, Let me see what Madara Ulchia is first. Then I could give you an analysis. What is it called? Madara Uchiha. Oh, Madara Uchiha, the anime character? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, if we're talking horror characters, then then they could probably definitely defeat Michael, Jason, maybe not Freddy though, because he's supernatural, and maybe not supernatural killers, but he could definitely kill like human type killers like Michael, Jason, Ghostface, Leatherface, maybe Chucky or maybe not because Chucky's still supernatural. Apple Ricky says, I hope Damien would be like, I should make the kid's dream come true. I hope so. That'll be badass, Apple Ricky. That'll be badass. That would be badass. I'm telling you, that would be badass. That would be badass. I also hope to work with you one day too, Apple Ricky. I'm telling you, I also hope to work with you one day too. Ghost Rider, it says search about Madara Uchiha. I did already. It's that anime character. I seen it before. Madara Uchiha is right there. Um, Aporeki says Damien could have a heart. Could he have a heart like that? I hope he can accept me. Hopefully, I hope so. Aporeki, hope so. Hope so. Hope so. Keep your fingers crossed. Ghost Rider says powers. So like I said, Ghost Rider Reddit. It depends. If it's like Michael, Jason, Freddy, no, if it's Michael, Jason, Leatherface, the first Art the Clown in the first movie, then he could definitely kill them. Ghostface, they're all human. But if it comes down to like supernatural like things, nah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yes, that's awesome though. Let's look at that freaking clapboard one more time though. Look at the clapboard, guys. Mama's boy. That's awesome. That's awesome, yo. That's awesome. All right, let's get on to the next horror news. We got some new horror news right here as well. We got some new. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Ghost Rider, it says search about his powers. Hold on, Ghost Rider. Hold on. Let me get through the articles first. Let me get through the articles first, bro. Let me get through the articles first. Let me get through the articles. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Come on. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there. We're almost up to 20, guys. Let's get it up to 20. Let's smash the thumbs up right there. I'll check out the powers right now, man. Apple Ricky says I was like shaking when I was meeting him. My heart my heart like froze. Okay, I get it. I was like shaking when I was like shaking when I was meeting him. My heart like froze. Yeah, that could happen. That could happen. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Now we just need 3. Now we just need 3. Let's get it up to 20, guys. Come on. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there. We're almost there. And right here, okay, I got another article right here. Some more news. Apple Ricky says I was like, holy yep, that's how it feels, right, Apple Ricky? Holy S. But yeah, right here it's on Decider. on Decider, Y Entertainment, or whatever it's called. Um, will there be a Fear Street Prom Queen sequel? What we know about the future Fear Street movies. Damn, we do need a sequel to the Fear Street Prom Queen, yo. We do need a sequel to the Fear Street Prom Queen. We do need a sequel to it. But yeah, right here in this article says, it goes right there. It says, do you know what does Saibu or Saibao means? Nah, I don't, bro. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, so right here in the article says, if you couldn't get enough of the Fear Street movies in 2021, I have good news. There's a new Fear Street movie, Fear Street Prom Queen, that began streaming on Netflix on Friday. Directed by Matt Palmer, who also co-wrote the script with Donald McLeary. Fear Street Prom Queen is a standalone entry into the franchise based on R.L. Stine, Fear Street books series. The all-new cast stars India Fowler as Lori Granger, a Shadyside High School senior in 1988 who wants to win prom queen to redeem her family's name. Lori faces stiff competition from the Shadyside's resident girl, Tiffany Finastraza, and Tiffany's lackeys, but the crown starts to lose its shine when a mass killer starts murdering the prom queen candidates off one by one. If you stuck around for the Fear Street Prom Queen, what is it, Prom Queen mid-credit scene, then you know the movie leaves the door wide open for more Fear Street movies. Read on to learn what we know about the possibility of a Fear Street Prom Queen sequel and what we know about future Fear Street movies. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's awesome. Goes right there. It says Saibuya, Saibua equals shut up. Shut your BS up. That's pretty funny, bro. That's pretty funny. Apple Ricky says, remember that scene in Terrifier 1, the bathroom scene where Art wiped S on the wall? I wonder where Damien got that idea. Like did he do that when he was little? Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing about making movies and casting actors. A lot of the times, what you write down on movies is what you saw in your personal life or you did, you know? And a lot of the times when you cast actors, you cast them because they fit a certain stereotype, you know? So yeah, possibly Apple Ricky possibly could have done that. Come on, guys. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there. Come on. We lost one. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there, guys. Come on. We're at 17. Let's get it up to 20, guys. We're almost there. 3 more. Come on. 3 more, guys. 3 more. 3 more thumbs up. And yeah, Apple Ricky says, what do you think what do you think, what does it say? What do you think, did he do that when he was little, like a toddler? I don't know. He probably did that. He probably did that, Apple Ricky. He probably did that, or he saw someone do that. That's why he put it in the movie. But yeah, okay, let's go. Will there be a Fear Street Prom Queen sequel? As of now, there are no official plans for a Fear Street Prom Queen sequel movie with the same cast. When asked in an interview with Decider whether she'd talk to Netflix about coming back for a sequel, star India Flower replied, "At the moment, I don't know. I know as much as you do. My heart's with that film. I love everyone who was involved, and I love the Fear Street universe. It would be interesting to see what they could do with it." Earlier this year, author R.L. Stine told The Hollywood Reporter that at least 3 more Fear Street movies were in development. The writers are working, Stine said, so I've got my fingers crossed. Hell yeah, I love Fear Street, bro. I love Fear Street. I love Fear Street. Earlier this year, R.L. Stine, okay, we read that. However, Stine did not clarify which stories were being adapted, whether the Fear Street movies were being written for Netflix or whether they would be connected to the 2021 Fear Street movies. Another one of Stine's stories, Goosebumps: The Vanishing, was recently adapted as a Disney series. So there's no guarantee that these possible 3 upcoming Fear Street films would connect to the Netflix films in development. Is a very loose term in the industry that often doesn't result in movies getting made. However, if Fear Street Prom Queen is a hit for Netflix, we have a feeling the streamer would fight for the rights for more Fear Street movies. For now, we'll just wait and see. Hell yeah, bro. It looks like they're going to keep making more Fear Street. I love Fear Street. It's just badass, bro. I love how they go back to like a more simpler time when I was a kid or before I was born, you know? It's just like, especially the ones that take place in the 80s. I wasn't alive in the 80s, you know? So when I watch stuff from the 80s, like that makes me think of like, what would I do, you know? What I have been doing. But yeah, hell yeah. More Fear Street. I'm down with it. Apple Ricky's Apple Ricky's laughing. Yeah, dude, you never know. Damien Leone could have probably done some crazy stuff too. You know? That's why he wrote Art the Clown, to be crazy. Ghost Rider, it says search all powers of Madara Uchiha in Google. Let me see. All powers of hold on a minute. All powers of what? What was he called? Madara Uchiha or what? All right. Let me see. Damn. All right, Ghost Rider, I'm here. Character powers: Madara Uchiha. Let me see. So he could wood release. So he's like an earthbender or what? He could do wood release. He could storm release. He could what is this called? Mangekyo Sharinga. Eternal Mangekyo Renegan. Okay. Here's a more better explanation. What is the powers of Madara Uchiha? In the anime, Madara showed the ability to levitate. Madara was an adept sensor, being able to detect others' chakra signatures, countries away, determine a person's clan and the nature of their Keki, Genkai, and even differentiate species. That's pretty crazy. I also saw right here that he could wood release and storm release. That's pretty crazy. Apple Ricky says he is named after the omen, so it makes sense if you know what I mean. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Huh? He's literally Damien. Let's get it up to 20, guys. We're almost there. Come on, just two more. Just two more, guys. Let's smash the thumbs up. We just need two more, and we're up to 20. Come on, guys. Let's just get it up to 20 today. We just need two more. Guys, and we're almost up to 20, guys. Come on. We're almost up to 20. Ghost Rider, it says, who would win, Madara Uchiha versus horror franchise? I'm guessing Madara Uchiha or whatever. I'm guessing him because I guess he's just got the powers. But I mean, I don't know if he could go up against Hellraiser though or Freddy Krueger because those guys don't have physical bodies. They're supernatural, but he could definitely take on Michael Myers and stuff like that, you know? He could definitely take on Michael Myers and stuff like that, that's for sure. Yeah, but yeah, that's it for that. Apple Ricky says, don't remember Damien Thorn wiping his feces on the wall in the Omen. Yeah, but who knows if Damien Leone did it? I don't know. Guys. I don't know. That's crazy though, right? That's crazy. Ghost Rider, it says Madara Uchiha is a city busting or mountain busting or even a country busting being. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything though. Yeah, like I said, he could probably take on Michael Myers and Jason and shit like that, Ghostface, Leatherface, Art the Clown when he was still human. But I don't think Madara Uchiha could take on Freddy Krueger, Hellraiser, or anything supernatural. I don't think so. Even if he could destroy a continent or a country. Because Freddy Krueger and Hellraiser and anything else supernatural does not have a physical body that he can destroy. Madara Uchiha could only go up against other beings that have physical bodies. Ghost Rider Ed says can take on them easily. You're delusional. No, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Because from what I read, Madara Uchiha could only take on other beings with physical bodies. It could only take on other beings that it could kill, pretty much, is from what I read. So Freddy Krueger, Hellraiser, and anything supernatural, I don't think he could take on because they don't have physical bodies. They don't have physical bodies that he could destroy. You said that he could destroy a continent, right? Well, yeah, you would need to have a physical body and be alive in order for that to kill you. If you're freaking Freddy Krueger and Hellraiser or something supernatural, that's not gonna have an effect on you because you're not in the physical realm. Ghost Rider said it has Sharingan, Ringan, Sunaso, Six Path, etc. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Apple Ricky says The Omen isn't really considered a horror film because not really that much kills. It's just like a thriller. Apple Ricky, The Omen is like a thriller. The Omen is like a thriller. It's like a thriller. Sunshine Bright says Ash Williams kills Freddy Krueger. Yeah, Ash Williams probably. Yeah, definitely. Or I mean, I think Ash Williams could only kill Freddy if Freddy's in the physical realm, though. That's what I mean. Is Freddy's dead, bros. Freddy's dead. So I think Ash Williams would have to bring Freddy out into the physical, just like in Freddy versus Jason. Just like in Freddy versus Jason. Remember they bring Freddy out to the physical world because in the dream world, Freddy is more powerful and they can't take him on. So Ash would have to bring out Freddy into the physical realm, and that way he could kill him. If not, I think Ash would be toast in the dream world as well. Apple Ricky says, it's all for you, Damien. Sunshine Bright says, have you seen a Serbian film? I think so. Ghost Rider Ed says, Madara has chakra. Yeah, Freddy Krueger doesn't have chakra. Hellraiser doesn't have a chakra. They're dead. I think only living beings could have chakras. Hey, Sunshine Bright, if you're new here, please like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. What is it? Horror Sundays, episode 26. Please like and subscribe, Sunshine Bright, if you're new here. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Sunshine Bright. Get us up to 18. Sunshine Bright, please smash the thumbs up, please. Please get us up to 18, please, so more people could join us here in the live. Apple Ricky says, Serbian film. Let me see. Serbian film? A Serbian. Oh, shit. Apple Ricky, why'd you retract your message? Ghost Rider Reddit says this guy is an official yapper. Hell yeah, bro. I could on for days. No one could beat me. No one could beat me. I am a yapper, bro. No one could take me on. No one could take me on. I always got things ready to say on the go. Bam, like bombs. Apple Ricky says, is Damien adopted in The Omen? Yes, he is adopted. Watch the first Omen. Apple Ricky, watch the first Omen. Watch the first Omen, and it shows you how he was made. Ghost Rider says chakra and Naruto is different. Chakra and Naruto. Ghost Rider says, Apple Ricky, do you agree with Frank? Apple Ricky says, about what? Ghost Rider says, I am fax machine. Ghost Rider says about Madara or Ochila versus horror. I don't even think Apple Ricky likes Madara Ochira. Sunshine Bright says, do you support Israel or Palestine? You know what, bro? I'm going to tell you one thing. I support no one. I support no one, bro. I support no one. I don't care. I don't support anyone that wants to harm me as well, So these guys could bomb themselves with nukes all they want. And even if they did bomb the U.S., and even if I was going to die, I'd die laughing. Nah, I don't support Israel or Palestine. My father always taught me to remain neutral, never pick sides, always just be your own thing, bro. That's what my dad taught me. My dad taught me to never pick sides. That's like some weirdo shit. Always just stand your ground, bro. I don't pick sides. I create my own team. I don't like joining people's teams, honestly. I like creating my own team. I don't like joining people's teams. So these guys could blow themselves up to hell, for all I care. Ricky says, horror franchise all the way. Ghost Rider Reddit says, free Palestine. Apple Ricky, horror franchise all the way. There we go. Me and Apple Ricky teaming up on this one. Ghost Rider Reddit says, Nakaba of 1948? I think that's some history shit, nah? No, I haven't seen Serbian film. Haven't seen it. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Ghost Rider Nakaba, 1948. Nakaba, 19. Apple Ricky says, remember the nanny that hung herself of the room? Yep. Yep, I remember. Yeah, I think it's because like she got weirded out by Damien when she was taking care of him or something. That fool made her. He made her kill herself, bro. He made her kill herself. Nakaba, what is? All right, the Nakaba, which means catastrophe in Arabic, refers to the mass displacement and dispossession of Palestinians during 1948 Arab-Israeli war. Before Nakaba, Palestine was a multi-ethnic and multicultural society. That's crazy. I did not know that, bro. I did not know that. I did not know that. Ghost Rider that says, I'm between idiots. Ghost Rider that says, Apple Ricky is a yapper. Well, you have to be a yapper. Ghost Rider, you have to be a yapper, bro, or else you'll never make it in the YouTube thing. You have to be a yapper. You have to be fast talker. You have to have, witty and swift comebacks, you know? It's all about, like, being strategic here, you know? You have to be a yapper. Apple Ricky says, it's all for you, Damien. It's all for you. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, guys, here's another thing. Some other kind of, like, horror news I wanted to go over. This is actually pretty exciting because I like collecting props. So, on the Fun World website, check it out. Check it out. They're going to be selling a new Ghostface knife. A new Ghostface knife. They're going to be selling a new Ghostface knife at Fun World. This time, it's going to be a PU foam. So this time, they're going to be selling a foam Ghostface buck knife. That's so awesome. I'm pretty sure they're going to have them on sale this fall. Oh, man, I'm gonna keep my eye out for these. I need to order one of these ASAP. Hell yeah. I really need one of these. Really, really need one of these. It even has the Ghostface insignia, the logo right there on the hilt. It looks just like a real buck knife. I like the paint on it. It looks awesome. It looks way better than the other ones that they make. This is another one of the Fun World buck knives. This is another one of those. I think I like this one better though, because it's foam. Hell yeah, dude, it looks sick. I can't wait to get this, bro. It looks better. I mean, this one looks cool too, not gonna lie. It looks real in the shine, you know? But this one looks really good too with the foam and the paint. Looks awesome, bro. I wonder when this is gonna drop. Fun World. Ghostface, trademark and copyright protected worldwide. Let me see, Ghostface is registered. It doesn't have any synopsis on the product or anything, product description. It just looks really awesome. Really, really awesome, bro. I really, really, really need this knife. I really, really, really need this knife, yo. So perfect, bro. Fun World's knocking it out of the park, bro. That's just beautiful right there. Oh, yeah, I love buck knives, yo. Love buck knives. All right, Ghost Rider, it says, only facts. Stop capping, yapping. You gotta yap, bro. You gotta yap. Apple Ricky says, my Omen would be different instead of Damien. It's a girl. Oh, well, I'm telling you, Apple Ricky, watch the first Omen. Watch the first Omen. This movie came out like 2023 or 2024 last year, something like that. And it's a prequel to the original Omen movie. I'm telling you, everything you're asking me, you'll find out in that movie. Trust me, Apple Ricky, look, watch the first Omen. All the questions you're asking me right there, right here, will be answered if you watch the first Omen. He even has a sister in the first Omen. He also has a sister. He has a sister as well. After he's born, he has a sister. Ghost Rider says, Apple Ricky, how do you think the Madara Uchiha would lose to horror franchise? I'm telling you, he could. Ghost Rider. I'm pretty sure the Madara, the what is it? The Madara Uchiha would what is it called? You said it could destroy like continents, right? It'd probably destroy a whole continent and take out the killers that are like human, kind of like Michael, Jason, Ghostface, Leatherface, and stuff like that. Art the Clown, you know. Ghost Rider says Madara Uchiha has Sharingan, Rinnegan, Susanoo, Six Path, maybe. I didn't know that, bro. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure you could take on what is it? Jason, Michael, Art the Clown, all the killers that are like human killers. I'm pretty sure you could take them on, definitely. All right, guys, we're at 6 o'clock. We got 10 minutes left. We got 10 minutes left, guys. We got 10 minutes left today only because my internet's acting up today, and I don't want it to. I don't want to have to restart the live in case the internet goes off. So yeah, we got 10 minutes left, guys. So if you guys got any last questions, let's keep asking them now. Apple Ricky says, but in my omen, Damien isn't the this. It's way different story. All right, that sounds cool too. Have your own twist on it, you know. Ghost Rider says Madara gonna digest Pinhead and Freddy. We'll see about that. Jacob, what is it? Jacob Corona Cat. Jacob Corona Catholic. Cheers, man. What's up, Jacob? What's up? Glad to see you here on another live stream here at Horror Sundays, episode 26, bro. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to another episode. Glad to see you're alive and well with us here again another week, man. Hey, please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Jacob? Please smash the thumbs up, Jacob. Please smash the thumbs up so more people could join us here in the live stream. Please, Jacob. Please smash the thumbs up. Get us up to 19 so more people can see this live stream when it goes up. Please, Jacob, smash the thumbs up right there. Deadass Production says, question, have you ever had heard of Blackmore Studios? No, I have not heard of Blackmore Studios, Deadass Productions. I have not heard of that. I have not heard of that at all. Why, what's up? What's up with Blackmore Studios? Do they do good stuff? Let me know, man. Let me know. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Anyone who hasn't smashed the thumbs up, let's hit it. Let's hit it. Apple Ricky says, remember Damien attacked the lady in the church when they were driving to the church? Yup. The Omen, the original Omen movie. Apple Ricky says, Jacob Corona, I've been spamming it to my horror fan friends. Awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Spamming what? Spamming what, bro? Spamming what? Brian Dauble. Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing? How you doing, Brian? How you doing? How you doing, man? Hey, Brian, smash the thumbs up, yeah? Brian, smash the thumbs up, bro. Smash the thumbs up, bro. Get me up to 19. Come on, Brian. Get me up to 19, bro, so more people can see this live when it goes up. Ghost Rider says, so you're saying Goku would lose to Pinhead and Freddy because it's metaphysical stuff? Yeah, pretty much. It would certainly be more of a challenge for Goku to fight them. Remember in Dragon Ball Z, when they die, what is it called? Yeah, pretty much. When they die, they still have powers, bro. When they die, they still have powers. Stop yapping. Yeah. Bro, in Dragon Ball Z, when they die, they still have powers. Rogue One says, what's up? What's up, my people? Just got done watching the new movie 28 years later. It wasn't that good. It was just all right. Yeah, I still gotta check it out myself. I can't form an opinion on it yet. Apple Ricky says Damien went crazy because it's a church. Well, yeah, he's like satanic. He hates churches. Ghost Rider says stop yapping. Nah, dude, it could be a possibility. Let me see. Well, pretty much. I don't know or even care, though, at this point anymore. Brian Dowell says, chilling and killing. That's sick, bro. That's sick, man. That's sick. I hardly ever see you on the live streams right here, man. I hardly ever see you on the live streams. Ghost Rider says, Goku wins before the fight even starts. Yeah, but when they're dead, I'm pretty sure it could be more of a challenge now. Because when they're dead, there's nowhere else for them to go. And remember, Freddy and Pinhead rule the supernatural side. They rule the metaphysical side. That's like their domain. That's where they operate from. They're going to be strongest in their domain. Especially if Goku, okay, say Goku's alive, right? Say Goku's alive and he falls asleep. He's got nothing on Freddy. If Goku falls asleep, He's got nothing on Freddy because Goku ain't got shit on Freddy in the dream world. Ghost Rider says Goku is immortal, to an extent. Yeah, not really, kind of, yeah, but he could still die. Goku could still lose his physical body, though. Goku could still lose his physical body, and if he falls asleep, and he ends up in Freddy's realm, Freddy's more powerful in the dream world than in the physical world. So he's gonna have some significant more power over Goku in the dream world. Versus if Freddy came out to the physical world, then Goku could take him out like nothing, you know? Watch Freddy versus Jason. Watch Freddy versus Jason. Ghost Rider says Freddy has limits even in his dreams. Not even. What limits does Freddy have in his dreams? From all the movies I've seen, he could pretty much spawn anything out of thin air, Freddy. I'm telling you, watch Freddy versus Jason. They explain there. That's why they have to pull Freddy out of the dream world in order for Jason to fight him. Because Jason would be stronger in the physical world. And Freddy does not have a physical body no more, so he's weaker. That's all I'm trying to say. And Freddy, from all the Nightmare movies I've seen, I've never seen any limitations there. Freddy pretty much could, like I said, spawn anything out of freaking dust. Mapo Ricky says, show the chat my video of me and David. It's on YouTube. Please do it. All right, hold on, wait up. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. I'll do it. Hey, shut up. I'll do it right now, Apple Ricky. I'll check it out right now. So yeah, I mean that's all I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure that anime character could kill a lot of horror characters, you know. But I just don't know about characters that operate in the metaphysical or the supernatural. That's different, you know. So you're saying if Kratos, who's Kratos? I forgot who that is. Let me see who's Kratos again. Yes, of course. Yes, if Kratos falls asleep, Freddy can kill him because he's in Freddy's realm. You got to remember this, Ghost Rider. Freddy is not a physical serial killer like Michael Myers and Jason and shit. Freddy operates in the dream realm, in the metaphysical, and the supernatural. So if someone like Kratos, that's like a person with a physical body, if he falls asleep, he could also fall victim to Freddy. Yeah, because Freddy operates the strongest in the dream world, and you'll be your weakest when you're asleep. Ghost Rider says nope. Yes, I'm pretty sure it could happen. Apple Ricky says, show it. I'm pretty sure it could happen, Ghost Rider. I'm pretty sure, bro. I'm pretty sure because the way Freddy operates, his rules apply to him being able to come after people in their dreams. That's his thing. That's so anyone or anything that falls asleep could fall prey to Freddy. Ghost Rider says, bro, it's too much lying. Nah, dude, it's true, bro. That shows me, Ghost Rider, that you're not really into Nightmare on Elm Street, man. You're not really into Nightmare on Elm Street because Freddy is a powerful being in the dream world. You gotta remember, you're not listening to me, man. Freddy is the strongest in the dream world. So anything that falls asleep could fall victim to him. Deadass Production said, bro, did you see how Freddy was slinging Jason around? Yeah, in the dream world. That's why. Yes, in the dream world. That's what I'm trying to tell Ghost Rider. That's what I'm trying to tell Ghost Rider, that Freddy is the most powerful in the dream world. But he doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe me. Ghost Rider says, search Google. Does Freddy have limits in his dream world? Dude, just watch the movies, man. Google's going to say one thing. Google's going to say one thing. But if you watch the movies, there is no limitations there. Look what Deadass Productions said. Bro, did you see how Freddy was slinging Jason around? Yeah, Freddy would do that to Kratos too. He would sling him around the room in the dream. You know, if Kratos falls asleep, Freddy will do the same shit to him that he was doing to Jason, sling him around the room. Ghost Rider says, because I'm not a yapper. It's because you can't beat my argument, bro. It's because you can't beat my argument, so you have to call me a yapper. Ghost Rider says, Jason is nothing to Kratos or Goku. Yeah, Jason is nothing. Yeah, Jason is nothing to them. Of course, Jason is nothing because he has a physical body. But when it comes to Freddy, Goku and Kratos could still fall victim to him because Freddy's a predator. He operates in the dream world. He takes you on when you're the most vulnerable. He takes you on when you're asleep, bro. He takes you on when you're not watching, basically. All right, guys, look. This is Apple Ricky meeting David Howard Thornton. Right there, Apple. There you are. Look, guys, Apple Ricky made Art. She met Art the Clown, yo. How lucky is Apple? Look at that. Apple Ricky said it's on my YouTube shorts. Look at that, Apple. Look at that. Damn. Man, I wish I would have got a recording of me when I met Jamie Kennedy, but I wasn't thinking like that in the moment. I was just like, let's just get some pictures. I don't know why I didn't get a video. I don't know why. Ghost Rider says, in the Jason versus Freddy movie, Jason still beats Freddy in the dream world. No, he doesn't. He beats him in the physical world. He doesn't. In Freddy versus Jason, they have to get Freddy to come out to the physical world so Jason could beat him. If not, Jason would have lost the fight in the dream world. Ghost Rider says, like gives a match in dream world. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Freddy's weak. Freddy's weak in the physical world. Freddy's weak in the physical world, so he's stronger in the dream world, you know? So when he's in the dream world, he's a match for them, you know? He's a match for Jason and Freddy or whoever when he's in the dream world. But when Freddy's out of the dream world, he's no match to anyone because he's already dead and he doesn't have a physical body anymore. So his powers are easily like, they're not as strong. Ghost Rider Edit says, bro, Jason was still resisting Freddy in the dream world. Yeah, he was resisting him. He was resisting him, but he wasn't able to wake up, though. Ghost Rider Edits, you're not listening to, little bro. You're not listening. Yes, he was resisting. He was resisting Jason. He was. But the thing is that he still wasn't able to wake up. He was still trapped in the dream world. Jason was resisting him. Yeah, he did fight him in the dream world, but Jason couldn't wake up. He was still trapped in the dream. They had to find a way to wake up Jason to bring Freddy out. So without Jason waking up, he's stuck in the dream world, and Freddy could do whatever he wants to him. Yeah, Jason could resist, but it's not gonna do much because he's not gonna be able to wake up. He's just trapped in there. So Freddy could just mess with them whenever he wants. Deadass Production says, bro, the dream world is Freddy's world, meaning it's basically the controller of his world. Think of it as him playing a game. You're the character in the game. That's why Freddy is strong in the dream world. That's what I'm trying to say. Deadass Productions, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. When Freddy died, some demons gave him like supernatural powers or something like that. And that's why he was able to get those powers to operate in the dream world. That's what I'm trying to point out, is that Freddy is strongest in the dream world. So anyone that falls asleep could die because Freddy is stronger. It's his reality. You're in his world. He can do whatever he wants to do. Aporiki says, do you have any idols, Frank? Idols? Yeah, definitely have idols, man. I'll tell you some right now. Go ahead and says, so you're saying Kratos, who killed Zeus, Thor, Odin, Hades, Poseidon, will die against a weak-ass demon in dream. Also, he escaped from hell 2 to 3 times. Yeah. It could happen, bro. It could happen. If Kratos falls asleep, though, you got to remember, Hades, Zeus. Yeah, it could happen, bro. It could happen. It could happen. Hell yeah. If you fall asleep, you gotta remember though. You're not remembering what me and Deadass Productions are saying, Ghost Rider. You're not remembering that Freddy is strongest in the dream world. Yeah, Kratos may have been able to take on Odin, Hades, kill Zeus, whatever. But if Kratos falls asleep, then Freddy could take him on in the dream world because Kratos is not in the physical world. But I mean, whatever. I rest my case already. Ghost Rider Ed says, I know, but it has limitations. I know, bro. I'm just kidding, bro. We're just nerding out here, guys. We're just nerding out here. We're just nerding out here. But I'm also training you guys, so whenever you guys have debates with other people, they won't shut you down easily. I like how Ghost Rider came coming back at me, though. I like how Ghost Rider stayed persistent, though. I like how he stayed persistent. He's like, no, hell no, hell no. That's good, though. That's good. Nah, we're just freaking nerding out here, guys. No hard feelings, guys. I appreciate everyone that comes in these lives and chills it with me, you know? But, you know, we're all just nerding out, you know? So we all want to state our opinion, you know? But, yeah, that was a good nerd out, though. That was a good nerd out. That was a good nerd out. But, yeah. Ghost Rider says, I know it, but it has limitations. Well, I mean, yeah, well, obviously it has limitations, bro. It's all different universes, you know? Kratos is from a different, like, what is it, a video game? Freddy is in the Nightmare on Elm Street universe, so it obviously has limitations because it's different universes. Ghost Rider Ed says, damn, that was a heated debate. No, that was good, bro. But that's how they're supposed to be, though, without getting mad, you know? You're supposed to be chill, you know? You're supposed to run all your information through your head, process it correctly, and know what to say. You know what I mean? So you don't look stupid. Because there'd be other people that try to debate you, and then they won't even know what to say anymore. They'll just stay quiet, you know? Yeah, that was fun, guys. Deadass Productions. Yeah, hell yeah. Props, guys. Props. Hell yeah. That was a good debate, bro. We need more. Hey, we need more debates like that. We need to start having more debates like that, guys. We need to start having more debates like that. That was fun. That was fun, guys. We were all just going at it, huh? Damn, I lost track of time, bro. It's already going to be like 6:20. I lost track of time, guys. That was good, though. That was good. No, but that was good, guys. Especially you, Ghost Rider Edits. Am I a good debater? Yeah, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I give you props, like I said, little bro. Hell yeah. I like how you didn't shut down on me. I liked how even you didn't like my point of view. You still kept going at it, though. You still kept trying to prove me wrong, you know? You still kept pressing it, you know? You still kept pressing the debate, you know? I like that. That's the sign of a good speaker. A good speaker and yeah, a good debater. Yeah, yeah, dude, bro. Hell yeah. If you're in school, bro, or when you get to high school, I definitely recommend the debate club for you, bro. Oh yeah. Apple Ricky says, "Who's your idol, Frank?" Oh, my bad, Apple Ricky, my bad. Yeah. So I have a few idols. Don't get me wrong, you know. Let me see. My first idol would be me. I am my first idol because I love all the things I do. I love my life, you know. I do a lot of cool shit. That's my first idol. My second idol would probably be I don't know, like what is it? Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, George A. Romero, Robert Rodriguez, Tim Burton, Rob Zombie, James Cameron, all my favorite movie directors, Sam Raimi, Tobe Hooper, Alfred Hitchcock, Kurt Cobain, you know, Kurt Cobain's cool. I also play music, you know. So yeah, I have a few idols, you know, Jesus Christ, God, you know, as well. Yeah, that was good, guys. Ghost Rider Edits, like I said, bro, when you get to high school, you got to get in the debate club. Ghost Rider says, that was the best debate I have ever did. That's good, bro. We need more. We need more like that, but you need to bring up good topics like that. Hey, Ghost Rider, we'll definitely do one if you come on the live on Wednesday. We'll try to do another one. But you got to get a good topic, bro. A good topic that gets people's brains tingling, you know? That's how you get a good debate, when you throw a good topic in there and people's brains just start jumping around with like, oh, what if this? What if that, you know? Apple Ricky says, if you met them all, what would you do? I would just probably tell them that, you know, they inspired me to do most of the things I do with my life, you know, pretty much that. Maybe a picture, but most of my, a lot of the people I look up to are dead already, though. Are dead or old as hell already, you know? I don't really look up to younger stars of nowadays. Yeah, they're around, but I'm not really influenced by them. I'm more influenced by more older movie directors and actors, you know? But I would definitely, you know, have a field day with it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was a good debate. Like I said, Ghost Rider, we'll have another one on Wednesday. You just got to bring a good topic, bro. You just got to bring a good topic. That way we could never run out of information back and forth, you know? Ghost Rider says, Overroy Lucifer Morningstar versus Beyond from the Beyond realm. Oh man, you should have saved that for Wednesday. Apple Ricky says, I'm inspired by David. Hell yeah, go for it. Be like David, Apple Ricky. Hell yeah, he's cool. Hell yeah. Ghost Rider, you should have saved that one for Wednesday, bro. I'm about to cut the live already. I'm about to cut the live. I'm sorry, Ghost Rider. I'm sorry, little bro. I'm sorry. I'm about to cut the live already, man. I'm about to cut the live already because my internet's acting up today, you know, so I don't want the internet to turn off on me and then I have to restart the live and retype the description. It just takes too long, you know. So, hey, Ghost Rider, but if you come in on Wednesday, bro, we'll definitely go over this one right here. Save this one for Wednesday. Ghost Rider Edits, Apple Ricky. And thank you so much, everyone. Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface and Michael Myers Collectors for joining me here on the channel again for another Horror Sundays. Here on episode 26 of Horror Sundays here at Hollywood Horror Film Club. Like I always say, please like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps us out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos with everyone you know so we can keep making more horror content here on the channel. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, link down in the description of this live. If you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, you know, sometimes we need fake blood or prosthetics for when we're making fan films or we're kind of running low on cash. I'm kind of broke right now from this fan film I'm making. So if you'd like to leave a small donation, Cash App link also down below of the chat, of the description of this live video. And I'll catch you guys next time, all right? Catch you guys on Horror Talk Wednesdays. Remember, Ghost Rider, save that debate for this Wednesday. Peace out, everyone. Have an awesome rest of your evening.